crypto warriors, changing our world day by day. The way of the crypto warriors, can't rely on the bankers, no way.
Good morning, Bix Weir, Roadshow.com with your morning horn of these, your sip of chaga tea. All right, we have broken past. Here we go, silver. Hang on, all you long-time suffering silver people for the last 170 years of price suppression. Believe it or not, 170 years of price suppression. I believe is going to end this year, and this is the start. This is the beginning. We just crossed over the 50-day and 100-day moving averages. It is the world against Bank of America and the United States of America. The United States of America has put themselves in a horrible position by rigging every single market on the planet. It leaves us so vulnerable to anybody in the world, any country, anybody who hates us, any bank, any hedge fund. I'm so pissed off at my horrible government, including the Trump administration. Nobody rigged more than the Trump administration. I know they had to. To take out the pedos and all the shit that they did, but it still left the United States extremely vulnerable to an attack by almost anybody. When you rig prices below their fair market value, you run the risk, by shorting, you run the risk of losing everything. Who's on the hook right now? Bank of America. Bank of America that, they're not criminal, they're just stupid. They are stupid. Rustin Benham said back in January or February, early February of last year, we had to tamp down the silver price. Luckily, the CFTC has the tools to do that. We now know what the tools were. The tools were for Bank of America to lease silver from JP Morgan to keep the price down. The leases were all 1 year and less. So all last year, they were putting on 1 year leases to keep the price down. Now they're like triple short silver. And they're in deep trouble. They're trying to protect the moving averages. This is just baby land when it comes to market rigging. JP Morgan could have protected these easy. They could have put the price to negative 40. They might have to call in JP Morgan for the rig job. Anyway, the price of silver has crossed over right here. You can see it on the moving averages. It just blew right by. That's why you saw this spike right here, this little spike. That's it. That's silver moving past the moving averages, meaning there's someone. I mean, there's so many entities could end this game, literally in this game. Vladimir Putin could end the game tomorrow if he wanted. Any hedge fund in the world could end the game tomorrow. Now, Bank of America is going to be needed to be bailed out. When silver goes past 50, they're going to have to bail out Bank of America. Probably when it goes past 30, they'll just shut down the exchanges. This is it, baby. This is it. We're in the end times. Now, I'm not saying that if they still had control, which they probably do, but again, there's good guys behind the scenes trying to make this thing end. JP Morgan would let it go past the 200-day moving average, which is currently around $25.50. They'd let it go past, all the weak hands would get in, and then they'd slam it down to like minus $40 or whatever they want. It's a click of a mouse. But again, through the Road to Ruta documents, we are at that point in time when we are going to destroy the old system because it doesn't help us anymore. The old system is literally destroying the United States of America. Destroy the old system and implement a new system. Now, what that system is kind of up in the air. The good guys' plan was gold and silver coinage. That's why the silver has a little notch at the bottom. That's why Road to Ruta documents show a little girl walking in a bank with 19 gold coins to swap for pieces of paper. Fiat money that are literally backed and redeemable in gold. Yes, there's massive amounts of gold. Don't worry about the amount of gold. There's so much gold in the world. We're literally sweating. The sun is sweating gold, but I think people are too. So gold is not the issue to the price riggers. Silver is the issue, but it's also the savior of the American people. Remember, what's the biggest problem in the world right now? Debt. Debt. Even our money is debt. Federal Reserve notes are debt. That is going to change and is changing very fast. All right. I do want to talk about this real fast. The U.S. airline lobbying group warns of catastrophic disruptions upon 5G rollout. Any 5G system near an airport's got to get lost. and there's a lot of airports around the United States of America. Federal Aviation Committee cleared a large portion of the U.S. commercial plane fleet for ultra-low visibility landing at half of the U.S. airports affected by the upcoming rollout of 5G. However, a top airline lobbying group warned the 5G rollout could unleash severe economic consequences for commercial and cargo planes. Goodbye 5G. 5G is horrible for you, and it's not the solution. At least for broadband, it's not the solution. 5G is not the solution. What is the solution for broadband? Obviously, it's Theta. I am a buyer of Theta. I don't want the price to go up yet. I still want to buy more Theta. Buying Theta at $4 is pretty much the same as buying Theta at 4 cents. When Theta first came out, it went to 12 cents and then to 15 or 16, 17 cents, and then it fell down to 4 or 5 cents. For a brief period, I was screaming, everybody, buy, buy, buy. I'm screaming again. Theta is so much different than it was a year and a half ago, 2 years ago. Theta has 6 patents, and Bitch Luke come out and said, hey, we're going to go for 20 to 30 patents this year. Theta is the future of the internet, the future of 5G. You want broadband communication so that everybody is equal, which we have to have in our learning systems and our business systems. We have to have equality for high-speed internet for everybody. You're going to have to implement Theta fully. And you have a brief moment in time where you can get your Theta tokens and T-Fuel. And if T-Drop was out yet, I'd be buying T-Drop, whatever the price. 2, 3, 4 years from now, this is the investment that's going to change your life. Theta and Theta Fuel are going to be the future of the internet. A huge problem with broadband. 5G is not going to solve it. 5G should be stopped. It's harmful to human beings. A mesh network of people sharing broadband on the ground in different locations, that's the answer. Samsung can roll that out with a download on every smart device they have. Just think about that for a little bit. And now you can be part of that. You can be part of the mechanism that changes the world. There's a page at roadtoroota.com on the private road. It's all about Theta, how to buy it, how to store it, and how to stake it. It's on the private road. You need to get yourself some Theta and some Theta Fuel. We don't give consulting. We can't give consulting. Road to Roota does not consult. We are not financial advisors, and delving into cryptos is finance. But it's a little more complicated. It's easier now than it ever was, but it's still very complicated. On the private road at roadtoroota.com, we have a page for dealing with buying and storing and staking Theta and Theta Fuel. Go check it out. Theta's going to have a monster year. They've posted the road. They haven't posted the roadmap this year, although they had, the last time was in June. A whole lot of stuff coming. The T-Drop token falls in 2 weeks. Everybody who's been staking Theta is going to get free T-Drop. T-Drop's used for the metaverse. You've all heard about the metaverse, right? Theta was on top of the metaverse so long ago. So long ago. Where was it? I thought I had it. I think it was in June of last year that they're like, oh my God, this metaverse is going to be so big, blah, blah, blah. NFTs are going to be so big. Here's what we're going to do. Climb on board. And a lot of people didn't. You need to get your head around. NFTs are going to be used in everything. So there's so much going on here with Theta. Buy your Theta. I don't have much time today. Just do it. Buy your silver and your Theta and Theta Fuel, and then hang on tight for a wild ride. Price does not matter anymore. Price in US dollars, Federal Reserve notes doesn't matter. In US dollars, yes. But what are US dollars? It's not Federal Reserve notes. It's coinage from the US Mint. Get your Silver Eagles, get your pre-1965 coinage. That's the real money. And how that will be rolled out, along with cryptos and what cryptos. I like Litecoin as a means of exchange and Bitcoin Cash as a means of exchange. I like Theta and Theta Fuel for the future of the internet. I think that's pretty important. And there's a couple more. Veritasium, oh my God, the lottery ticket went from $200 down to $100. And people don't like me calling it a lottery ticket. It's not really a lottery ticket anymore. It's a guaranteed lot. Well, not guaranteed, but it's a lottery ticket that will pay off. And a lot of people are starting to wake up to that. When the SEC backs down and gives Reggie back his 98 million tokens, holy crap. Reggie's back in business. And then they come begging to him, hey, we want to implement a gold and silver standard, but we know it's going to have to be represented on a digital wallet as well. Can we use your technology, Reggie? Now, I don't know if that'll translate into Veritasium tokens, but definitely Reggie's technology. That they gave him a patent. Let's not mince words. Everybody arguing against Veritasium in the crypto world, you better read the goddamn patent. Because Reggie's technology is peer-to-peer transactions in the capital markets. That's all you have. If it's a capital transaction, peer-to-peer transaction, you are breaching Reggie Middleton's IP that he has patented. There's a reason the patent went down. Get your Veritasium as well. We have solidified the dates for the Roadshow. Sonoma will be on March 5th. Santa Barbara, March 9th. Los Angeles, March 12th. San Diego, March 16th. Phoenix, March 19th. And Vegas, the final, on March 26th. Those are solid dates. We'll get you the places very soon. We're working on it this week. But make sure you go to roadtoroota.com. Go to the Roadshow right in the middle there, and you can buy your tickets down below for each different show. It's going to be a blast. We're going to have fun. We're going to sing songs. We're going to talk about silver. We're going to talk about cryptos. And we're going to talk about freedom. And we're going to be amongst our peers. Imagine being in Northern California or anywhere in California and being around people who talk freedom and silver and cryptos. It's going to be a blast. So make sure you join up with us. This is Bix Weir, roadtoroota.com. I'll talk to you later.
Well, you start with Bitcoin and you know nothing. You make your first wallet and you think you got something. Secure your private keys and you don't. All your coins will be gone. Now you're a coiner and it's time to learn on. For banking, tech, and social net, the cryptos are hard. But you gotta get your feet wet. You gotta get your mind set for change. And it's the way of the crypto warriors. Changing our world day by day. The way of the crypto warriors. Can't rely on the bankers, no way. The way of the crypto warriors. After all the crazy politics fade away, you got something to say. Live a crypto warrior way. There's Kenny Bozak, he'll show up in your town. No fiat in his pocket, always dressed like a clown. But he pulls out his phone, always pays for what he owes in crypto. Big old John Kim erases all Charlie's doom. Satoshi light his feeling right with John in chat rooms. And he takes care of Litecoin. We know it's the right one for change. It's the way of the crypto warriors. Changing our world day by day. The way of the crypto warriors. Can't rely on the bankers, no way. The way of the crypto warriors. After all the crazy politics fade away, you got something to say. Live a crypto warrior way. Well, let me tell you about my friend. His name is Bitcoin Ben. A truck driving man, everybody loves him. And he's spreading the word, he shares what he heard from secret plan. And there's Snippy by Joe, can't miss the J-Snip show. From Psych Investor, Treasure Chest, what goes on the know. He teaches us tech, cause he's seen a few wrecks of go slow. It's the way of the crypto warriors. Changing our world day by day. The way of the crypto warriors. Can't rely on the bankers, no way. The way of the crypto warriors. After all the crazy politics fade away, you got something to say. Live a crypto warrior way. Everybody wants to be a hero, and everybody has dreams of a better day. But if everybody knew we could change everything that we do, then everybody live a crypto warrior way. And everybody live a crypto warrior way. And you can live a crypto warrior way.
Yeah! That was great.